Hey guys, this is the review that you've probably been waiting for a while. The review of Power Rangers seasons 13 through 17. Um, it's got S.P.D, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and RPM. The front cover basically has seasons 13 through 17. S.P.D Red Ranger, Mystic Force Red Ranger, Operation Overdrive Red Ranger, the Red Tiger Ranger from Jungle Fury, and Ranger Operator Series Red from RPM. On the front of the cover, it's actually got a lot of nice different Rangers from the series, including Shadow Ranger, who is my favorite Ranger ever. Like, seriously, it's awesome. On this side, we have all the different logos, and then on the back, we have Moltor, as well as some different scenes. Zoom in, yeah. Oh. Okay. It is a 5-season box set, including a second a disc for bonus features and a booklet. So let's just get into it. Okay. It is a 22-disc set. Sorry, got some glare on there. First up, we have S.P.D in the pink. A very nice picture of the S.P.D team. This is the first time that the series has been released fully on DVD. I don't know about any of you, but I have the 5 volumes that have been released so far, which contain the first 25 episodes. Basically, it cuts off right when Jack gets the Vitalizer. So it's nice to actually have this full now. On the back, of course, we have the S.P.D Rangers in civilian form, as well as Grum. It is the only one that is a 5-disc set, and I have no idea what the hell she's doing. She's going nuts again. Okay, it's a 5-disc set, 38 episodes. It is the largest set in the box set. Because all the other seasons were 32 seasons, they're all 4 discs. But yeah, it's a pretty nice watch. Okay, next we have Mystic Force in the green. This one is a 4-disc, 32 episode set. I might actually have to do this over again if I don't get her to calm down. This one we kind of got gypped out on for DVDs. Basically, we've only got, like, I think 3 or 4 4-episode sets, plus the Dark Wish movie, they called it. Yeah, so really nice to have this series on full too, because I actually really enjoyed it. Nick is one of my favorite Red Rangers. Alright, next we have the one that used to be the worst Power Ranger series ever, Operation Overdrive in the yellow. We have, of course, the Overdrive team on the front. Again, this is a 4-disc, 32 episode set. Oh, I should probably show you the back of this. It's got Mordecon and the Mystic Force Rangers in civilian form. Pretty much all of them have a villain and the team in civilian form. This one we actually did get all on DVD in 5 disc sets, or in 5 discs. Pretty much I think the first and maybe only, I don't know if we got Jungle Fury in full or not. I actually only got like the first 2 volumes of that one. But I do have all this one on the Disney ones. Once again, 4-disc set, 32 episodes. On the back we have Furious and the Rangers in their unmorphed, or their morphed but unhelmeted form. Except for Mac. Still the worst Red Ranger ever. And then we have Jungle Fury in the very suitable red. All 5 Jungle Fury Rangers, once again, 4-disc set, 32 episodes. I loved Geki Ranger. It was the first Super Sentai series I actually watched fully. So when this one came on, I was really excited for it. A little bit weirded out by the whole Kung Fu Pizza thing. And of course the sunglass morphers were kind of jippy. On the back we have Daishi, who is not really a bad guy, but still kind of a villain, and of course the Rangers in civilian form with their stupid looking sunglass morphers on. Yeah. And last but not least, we have one of my favorite series, RPM in the blue, with all 5 RPM Rangers on the front. Once again, 4 discs, 32 episodes. Yeah. I did not get any of this on DVD. I know there were a few volumes. I'm not sure about what they are because I didn't get them. But at the time, I was downloading them off the internet. So I basically thought, well, I don't need the DVDs. Yeah. I like to watch them on big screen now in good quality. On the back, we have Tanaya 7, or is it Tanaya? No, it's Tanaya 15, right. There actually is a difference in the characters. I will get into that when I do my series thoughts video on this. Now that I do have all series on DVD up till the latest volume of Megaforce, I'm going to start doing those. And of course has the Rangers in civilian form again, pretty much. Okay, now to the part I know you guys are waiting for. The bonus disc. This is a disc that I'm not going to say don't get anywhere else, but the only other way you get it is if you shell out like $600 for the 20-year Red Ranger helmet thing that essentially all you get extra is Megaforce already complete, an extra bonus disc, and a book. And a kind of interesting looking Tyranno Ranger helmet that all the discs are stored in. And they're not even stored in proper cases, so. Okay. So the bonus features for this set are Mad Props, which is basically a featurette all on the props. So basically they talk about some morphers, some weapons, their favorite props, their most hated props, including one that I found very surprising, but I'm not going to get into it. You have to buy the set. The next feature is Rangers on Set, which is all about the different sets that were used. They go all the way from, I think, maybe Mighty Morphin all the way to Megaforce, where they talk about Gosei's giant head. There's also a little cool bit about Lathan Gaines, I think his name is, the guy who played Dr. Anton Mercer in Mesogog and Dino Thunder. Apparently he loved Mesogog's set, like his little command set. He loved the Geno Randomizer, and he especially loved Mesogog's throne. Okay, then, just like the other sets, we have Ranger Tales. There's not one for every series. There is, however, a 40-minute one, I think. It's that long. It was pretty long then, at least I thought, of S.P.D. And I know a lot of people love S.P.D. I do. I thought it was a really cool one. And then there's not one for Mystic Force, which is sad. And there's not one for Operation Overdrive, which is great, because worst cast ever. There's one for Jungle Fury, and then there's one for RPM, where R.A. Boylan, the actor who plays Flynn, the Blue Ranger on RPM, talks about his many, many roommates, including the ones he's living now, and yes, they are cast members. Or at least the ones he was living with at the time that they made this. The next feature is one I really loved. It's called Collect Them All. It is a feature that talks about different fans and their toys and collectibles. And one of the people interviewed, which not only surprised me, but blew my mind and made me geek out a little bit, was a fellow reviewer, Shuken Shinobi, aka Brian Dagley. Let me just say, Shuki, for all of us who do toy reviews and other sites for reviews, way to go, buddy. You did it. You're famous. Yeah, there's some pretty neat people in there, including people who have actually collected some of the suits from the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Basically, one that is like a precursor to Grand Caesar. I swear to God. Aside from that, the rest of it is all previously released stuff. You got the S.P.D. Rangers want new features, the special features from the Mystic Force Rangers, or the special messages from Mystic Force Rangers. I don't know if I said that right the first time. Ranger Secrets, which is a little video documentary thing done by Madison. Forces of Nature, which is a type of nature thing done for the just wait, let me think. The Dark Wish DVD. Sorry, and then, of course, the Operation Overdrive files from Operation Overdrive. There is, unfortunately, nothing from Mystic Force, or from Jungle Fury. Aside from that, there are some promos, but there's nothing from Jungle Fury specifically and nothing from RPM specifically. Which sucks. Because I know I wanted to see some more stuff with Dr. K. She was one of my favorite civilian characters ever. I swear. And last but not least, you get a booklet. It's basically the same cover as the DVD set. Try to zoom in so you can see all the different Rangers a little bit closer. And just like the other books, it's got open up there. Character bios, pictures, episode guides, disc guides, that sort of thing. On the back we have the RPM Rangers. And then on the bonus features, of course, we have Solaris Knight. Sorry. You guys should probably know I'm such a big Sentai fan that basically a lot of times it's hard for me to call just a picture of a Ranger character by their Power Ranger name and not their Sentai name. I picked this set up from chapters.ca for actually 95 bucks, and that's including tax. But basically they had it for about 30% off. Here's the kicker though, I ordered this the day it came out, April 1st, 4 AM. Unfortunately, they forgot to order it until the 17th. They finally got it in at the end of frickin' April, and it took them a few days to get it to me. Problem is, right after I got it, I was leaving from my parents' place to watch it for about 8 days. So, thankfully, like I couldn't start watching it before, but I basically had this to keep me entertained for several days. It took me about 4 or 5 days to go through it all, and that's from the moment I got up in the morning to about the moment I went to bed at night. That's not including stopping for different things like, taking care of a lot of my parents' different animals. All in all, this is a great set to own if you love the later Disney series. especially if you love S.P.D and RPM. The video quality in this is awesome. So is the sound quality, but that's just because I think they were starting to shoot some of them in HD. As for aspect ratio, they're all 4:3, which means that if you have a widescreen TV, you're going to get the bars on the sides. If you have a regular TV, like an old style TV, you'll do just fine. Unfortunately, my parents had their TV set to lengthen or stretch the image, so at first I didn't know if they screwed up the encoding, but they didn't, thankfully, because I hate it when they alter aspect ratios, just because I hate when things look distorted. So I think regular price for this set, I should probably mention, is 130 bucks, just like all of them, and that's Canadian. I'm not sure what they are for American dollars or any other type of currency, but that's basically just what I paid for it. If you're a Ranger fan like me, and you've been collecting the box sets because you don't want to shell out 600 bucks for something that is, quite frankly, not really that worth it, I highly recommend it, like all the other sets. All in all, it's awesome, and I think that's all I gotta say. So thank you very much for sticking with me for this 16-minute long interview, or review. Look forward to more toy reviews and, well, as other things coming very shortly. This is Gary Model, signing off.